This is Dr. Tanji. I'm from a little town called Columbus, Mississippi, and I've come all the way here to show you exactly how you can live abundantly. Fear is nothing. You hear me? You can do anything you put your mind to. I'm your girl, Dr. Tanji. We're gonna do life together. Hey, good evening, and welcome to another episode of Dr. Tanji, and you already know who I am, man. I'm your girl, Dr. Tanji, but on this platform, you know me as Tanji, because we're family, right? Of course we are. A quick shout out to our amazing patrons of St Lucia, located right off the Marisol Highway on Flamboyant Drive. When I tell you that just walking on the premises felt like I was back home with my friends and family in Mississippi. So if you are, wanting to stop by and have a cool, refreshing drink or something from the menu, please do. You will find the staff is just impeccable, and the ambiance is really good too. And tell them Dr. Tanji sent you. All right, this show is where conversations inspire purpose, uplift communities, educate, and remind us that every life has meaning. Tonight, I'm especially grateful. I'm gonna slow it down just a little bit because I can get fast every now and again, but I'm grateful for life. I'm grateful for purpose. I'm grateful for the people who keep daring to keep going, even when the road is difficult. And I know a thing or two about having a difficult road. Don't let the smile fool you. Because every now and then, man, we need to sit with someone whose life reminds us that greatness is not born overnight. It is built. It's built through quiet seasons, hard work, disappointment, sacrifice, discipline, and boy, faith. As my grandmama would say, Selah. Tonight's guest is not simply a musician. He is a living reminder that a dream from a small island can touch the entire world. When I tell you that I'm so excited, two things I'm not going to do tonight. I'm not going to cry, and I'm not going to sweat. I'm already sweating. See, sometimes when we see someone who's successful, we only see the applause. We see the awards, we hear the accolades that are bestowed upon them. We see the spotlight, but we do not see the nights when they doubted themselves, the times when they were overlooked, the moments when they wondered if this gift will make room. It does. St. Lucia, diaspora, you are in for a treat tonight. You really are. This guest kept going. He kept going. See, he grew up right here in St. Lucia. He began with humble beginnings, carrying a guitar and a dream. He learned from the people around him. He honored his roots and he created a sound that belonged not only to him, but to this island. You better hear me close, man. He proved that you do not have to come from a big city to make a big impact. You do not have to be born into privilege to leave a legacy. You simply have to keep showing up for the gift that God has placed inside of you. So tonight, we are going to talk about his journey, his struggles. I've already told him if I ask him something he don't want to answer, kick me in my left ankle. His victories, the moments that shaped him, and what kept him going when life got difficult, as it does, right? My daughter and I got this thing, life be lifing, baby. We're going to talk about music, purpose, discipline, legacy, and what it means to stay true to who you are. So, if you've ever wondered whether your dream still matters, it does. If you've ever felt unseen, if you've ever questioned whether you come from, where you come from, is it enough? I'm here to tell you that this conversation is for you. You might as well go on and get ready. So Get your cocoa tea, get you a bake or your saltfish or whatever you're going to eat. Yeah, look at my guy checking the time. We are going to have fun. Dear heart, we are. I'm excited. I really am. I need you to stay tuned. Come right back, all right? We'll be right back. Before the stages, before the standing ovations, there was a sound born right here in St. Lucia. A gift refined through passion, discipline, and purpose that would travel beyond shores, beyond borders, beyond expectation. This right here, it's more than music. This is legacy in motion. Stay with us as we step into the sound that changed everything.
Woke up this morning, sun was shining. Looked out my window, saw my good day coming. It's been some time since my good day's been on my mind. I hope it's there to stay. I don't need another yesterday. My good day help me sing a different song. My good day brought that job that took so long. My good day bless me with good friends and family. I hope you get your good day today.
Wasn't that wonderful? Oh my God, I told you were in for a treat and I haven't even told you who he was. Tonight is truly an honor. It is an honor to sit with a man whose music has carried the sound and soul of St. Lucia across the world. He told me right before we came on that he literally had a soul-stirring sound that lasted, how many, 2 weeks shy
48
of
weeks.
48 weeks. Can you believe that? Who but God, right? He's a guitarist, a composer, a producer, a cultural ambassador, and one of the Caribbean's most celebrated musicians. Family, friends, would you help me welcome Mr. Ronald Boo Hinkson? How you doing, good
I'm
man?
good, I'm good.
Oh,
Thanks
I'm
for
so
having
glad
me.
you're
Thanks for
here.
having me.
Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. All right. When I think about the word boo,
Yeah.
I think about my boo. I think about an expectation that's just going to blow my mind. Where did you get boo from?
Well, the story is when I was a baby and I started to speak, for some reason that's the word I was saying pretty often. So my dad started to call me Boo as a nickname. And you know what? I really did try to get rid of it.
Did you really?
Well, because at the time, I didn't like it.
Gotcha.
But now it has become a term of endearment. You know?
I know.
Everybody talks about, this is my boo.
Yep.
So I'm happy I stuck with it.
I am too, good man. It fits you very well. When you think back to your childhood, what was life like growing up in St. Lucia?
I had a very mixed kind of childhood because I come from very humble upbringings. But my music did certain things that I don't even think I quite understood at the time. because I started to play music. My mother taught me to play the guitar.
Wow.
So I started pretty young.
Yeah.
And, you know, people like to see kids do positive things.
For sure.
So everybody loved to see Boo playing the guitar.
Yeah.
You know? And then I started a band with some of my friends.
I know.
And what happened was that I had this friend, Carlos Mins, who was head of the police band.
Okay.
And he knew I was playing some music with some friends of mine.
Okay.
And his band had a booking
Wow.
to do a gig somewhere. But the police band also had a booking, and these things clashed.
Gotcha.
So, and his first commitment was to the police band.
For sure.
So he asked me to hold on, if I could hold on for him until the police band's gig is finished, and then he can come do his gig with his band.
Okay.
I said, well, we're not a band. We just know a few songs. Like,
right.
We don't even have a name. And he said, just call yourself Tru-Tones.
Yep.
Come do it. I'm sure you can do it. And I was a kid, you know.
Oh my gosh.
So we went. We only knew a few songs, so we played these songs. And then when we played all the songs we knew, we just reversed the order.
Oh, come on. I love that.
And played the same songs all over again, you know. And then when I looked at the response of the people, I said to myself, wow, this is good. These people like this thing, man.
Yep.
Maybe I can really do this. You know?
I know.
And that's one of the things that really inspired me, you know.
Man.
And then, well, we because of the humble upbringings I come from, buying instruments was a problem.
Gotcha.
So we had this guy, this friend of ours, who made a bass guitar for us, got some wood, made a bass guitar.
Come on, boo.
And we ordered a pickup from the States and put it on it.
Oh my God.
And then we ordered some congas. So we went to the countryside and bought these. There used to be these barrels where we used to bring in alcohol. And we got one of these and just made a drum out of it and got a goat skin. We went to the countryside, got a goat skin from somebody.
No way.
And put a rim around it. And we'd get
you better come
hammer,
on.
hammer it to tune it, you know?
Yeah.
And then when we were performing, if the pitch of the drum dropped, we'd put a bulb inside of the drum to heat it up, to keep it in pitch, you know?
That.
And have a hammer on the gig and just hammer it so the skin would sit down. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
When I think back about that journey, man,
I'm looking at you and you're like lighting up already.
yeah. And then, so we did all that stuff then. And then things began to improve slightly, you know?
Yeah.
Because now, by that time now, we're playing a gig with the band now.
Wow.
And we played $40. $40 to perform from 9 in the night till 2 in the morning.
Ouch.
40 EC dollars.
Wow.
And the entrance fee to come see us was like $1.50.
You better shut up.
$1.50.
Oh my God.
That's what people paid to come see me.
That is so amazing.
So when I look at my journey and where I've gotten to today,
Amen.
I have a lot to be happy about.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
I think God has blessed me.
Oh, I would say he has.
Come from this.
Yeah. Yep.
You know? But I distinctly remember we got to a point where, you know, if I went, we'd get a booking to perform in St. Vincent, for instance.
Okay.
And Monday would be a holiday in St. Vincent.
Okay.
But it's not a holiday in St. Lucia.
Right.
So this guy would fly me and my band to St. Vincent on Friday. So we'll be performing St. Vincent Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
But Monday is a holiday in St. Vincent and we have to perform there. But I have to go to school here on Monday. So they'd fly me back on Monday morning to go to school.
Oh my gosh.
And then on Monday afternoon after school, they'd fly me back to St. Vincent.
You better shut up.
And I came back to school on Tuesday.
Oh my gosh. So you're already a superstar.
Well, you see, the strange thing is that at the time I didn't quite understand the business.
Gotcha.
But I'm still going to school.
Gotcha.
And all I wanted to do is play music.
For sure.
I never thought about being famous. I just pictured myself on a stage with these big speakers and a lot of big sound and a lot of people.
Wow.
The money never came to mind, you know.
Wow.
It was just, I wanted to do this.
That's it.
And you know, strangely enough, one of the people who inspired me was a guy who walked past my home often at night.
Yeah.
And this guy he consumed a lot of alcohol. Let's put it this way.
Yeah.
And he was inebriated like hell, but he had his guitar playing, man, and singing. And I just love to see this guy.
Oh my
and I thought, wow. I never saw, and this has taught me to look for the positive thing in people, you know?
Gotcha.
Because this guy was drunk every night, and I never saw him as a drunk.
Gotcha.
I just saw him as
See?
a musician that I wanted
it.
to emulate.
Yep.
Because that's all I saw.
Oh my
A
God.
guy playing the guitar, playing it well, and
Yeah.
singing,
Yeah.
and happy.
Yeah.
I thought, my God, I wonder if I can do that one day, man.
Yeah,
you know?
man.
And then it got to a point where we'd go to St. Croix to perform,
Okay.
and these guys would charter a plane to fly me and my band to
Oh,
St. Croix.
come on.
Yeah.
Wow.
They charter a plane from here to fly me to St. Croix. And all of the time, it never occurred to me that somebody was making a lot of money.
Ah.
Because I never saw the money at that
Gotcha.
point. You know?
I got you.
And we'd land in St. Croix, and a whole lot of people at the airport coming to see us at the airport because Tru-Tones coming to St. Croix. And I thought, but it's long after that I realized somebody must have been making a lot of money. If you could charter a plane flying me and the band all the way to St. Croix, and the plane would wait for us after all through the weekend and then fly us back here. Wow. So after a while, I thought maybe, Boo, you need a manager.
Yeah.
You need somebody up front to handle this.
Yeah. Yeah.
And at that point, we began to take things more seriously. Things began to change, you know. And here I am today.
Here
Man.
you are today. Now you said a lot. You know we're going to unpack some of that.
I know.
Okay?
I know.
You gave us the end. Now let's go to the beginning. Your mother.
Yeah.
Such an influence.
Absolutely. My
How
mother,
did that come about?
well, guess what? My mother had an uncle who played the guitar and taught her.
Okay.
And then during the Second World War, there was a contingent of the British Army in the Caribbean called the West Indian Regiment.
Okay.
And my dad played the clarinet in the army band.
Really? I played
So I had music on both sides of my family.
Yeah, man.
So I didn't find music, music found me.
Wow.
But the fortunate thing for me was that because of this interaction my dad had with the contingent of the British Army, he brought home Duke Ellington and Count Basie and Ella Fitzgerald and Louis Strong.
Yeah.
So I heard all of that stuff
Wow.
as a kid on this little island.
Yeah.
So when I became more professional at my instrument and I wanted to fuse things,
For sure.
it became easier for me because I grew up hearing all the calypso and everything else from the Caribbean on the radio. But in my home,
Yeah.
I heard a lot of Duke Ellington and Count Basie and Ella Fitzgerald and all that stuff because of my dad's influence.
Good stuff. Yeah.
So my musical taste became very, very broad.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And so I decided, and then there used to be we used to listen to Voice of America.
Huh.
That's many, many years ago.
Yeah.
And, you know, we used to have this little radio and that thing would just fade because of frequency.
For sure.
You know, and we had to close to my ear so I can hear the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I distinctly remember the theme for the jazz program on Voice of America was Take the A Train. And I used to listen to that as a kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
So all of these things have come to influence what I do with my music now.
Oh, man.
So I would do something with the Caribbean rhythm, but put some jazz influence at the top.
Wow.
Or do the reverse.
Hey, come on, man.
So this is how all of my music has evolved, you know.
Oh my gosh. And it has.
It has.
Really, I mean, when I tell you your sounds are just out of worldly, please believe me when I say that. They
Thanks.
really are. They make you feel something, you know?
Thanks.
Did you always believe that you could do this? Or were there specific moments of doubt? Did you have any doubts going on?
I don't think I ever had any doubt, man.
Wow.
I did find it a little difficult sometimes to get my people to understand what I'm doing and what I want to do, where I want to go.
Speak on that.
Because when I was growing up, there was nobody playing music professionally here.
Okay.
So when I wanted to do this full time,
Yeah.
I didn't have somebody I could go to and ask, how do I function as a professional musician in St. Lucia? Because nobody was doing it.
Gotcha.
And because of that, my mother's friends used to say to her, my mother's name was, I know, you're not a little boy going to play music for money. That's what they saw, music for money, rather than becoming a professional musician, but my
Gotcha.
mother knew otherwise.
She knew. Your mom knew.
So she helped me and guided me, you know.
Oh, baby.
And so when I left St. Mary's College and I wanted to go do music full time, she said to me, Boo, you need to go find an 8 to 4 job so you can develop some work ethics.
Huh.
Go find an 8 to 4 job so you understand what it is to go to work at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
You leave at 12 or 12:30, go to lunch, you have your
Okay.
lunch hour,
Okay.
and you go back to work after your lunch hour, and you work until the end of the day.
Okay.
You must do this first so you can develop some work ethics. If you don't do that, you're going to fail at your music.
Ouch. Ouch.
Because you want to go and do something nobody else has done,
Come on.
and you want to lead yourself into something nobody else has done. Who are you going to talk to? You have
Oh my God.
nobody to guide you through this in St. Lucia.
For
because
sure.
Nobody was
doing it. Okay.
So I did that, and I went to work with government for a while.
Okay.
And one day, it just got to me. I said to them, listen, I'm leaving this job
Come
today.
on, man. Come on.
This is it for me.
Been there. Yep.
I understand what I'm supposed to do.
Wow.
I'm going to leave this job today, and I'm going to play my music.
You better shut your mouth and hold yourself.
And so they said to me, listen, you must give the government a month's notice
Okay.
if you're going to leave the job. I said, no, there'll be no month. I'm leaving
Wow.
today.
What?
And at that point, I decided, listen, this is going to be my life, and there's going to be
Amen.
no turning back.
No turning back.
And
Wow.
I did not even give them a resignation. I just
I
left, and I
love
never
that.
went back.
You better shut up.
I'm telling you,
my
they don't even
gosh.
have a resignation from me. I just left, and I said, this is it. I'm going to play my music.
But you knew.
I knew. And then you know what, too? For a lot of the time I spent working in the civil service, I spent a lot of time writing songs.
There you go.
Composing a lot of songs.
Uh-huh.
And because I always knew, for me to succeed, I need to write my own songs.
There you go.
Because I don't know that I can succeed just playing other people's music.
Right.
You know? So I started to write my own songs very, very early. I don't know where that confidence came from.
Oh, come on.
I can't tell you what convinced me that I can do
Wow.
it, but I just believed.
But you believed.
I believed.
And you believed in you.
Exactly.
That is.
Believing in me was crucial.
I was about to say, it
what
had
I've
to
become.
be.
Yeah.
Wow. And still is today.
And it still is
And it's
today.
still today. Whew, all right now. I don't know about you, but I'm taking copious notes. People, how did you keep going? You've made up your mind. You've left the service industry, all right, that realm. You're doing your thing now. You're becoming who you were meant to be. Who were those? And you don't have to name their names. They're not important anymore. But who were those that told you, man, you got to be crazy? Come on. What you doing?
Oh, I heard that many times, but I had to determine for myself what is more impactful.
That's it.
Whether it is what they're telling me
Yeah.
or whether it is my belief in myself.
Ha.
And no matter what they told me,
Yeah.
that could not diminish the belief I had in myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do, man.
So-
Oy.
So I just ignored them. And I'm telling you,
Oh
just
my
remember at the time,
gosh.
there was no young person playing music here
No.
professionally.
Wow.
But I also, my intuition is very good, and I can see things from a mile away.
Okay, now.
Now, at the time, St. Lucia was just getting into the tourism industry, and
Ah.
I knew it had to build. I believed that it would build.
Gotcha.
And if we continue to build the tourism industry, then there's going to be need for entertainment in the hotel.
That's it. Yep.
And if I'm ahead of the game, then I will
That's
benefit
it.
first.
That's it.
And the most.
Yep.
So I developed my band to provide music for the hotels. But I also knew that the music industry is bigger than St. Lucia.
Bigger than St.
So I
Lucia.
began to compose things that I wanted the world to hear.
Hi.
I decided I'm not going to compose things just for St. Lucia.
Come
you know.
on.
So I began to write stuff that would go beyond the shores of St. Lucia.
Amen. Wow.
So I used to go to Barbados to record because at the time,
Ha.
I mean, with the technology just made it easy for everybody to have a studio at home now. You know?
Gotcha.
But at the time, I used to have to go to Barbados and Jamaica to record.
Wow.
So I went to Barbados and started to record my music, and Barbados had a company called West Indies Records Limited,
Okay. Okay.
and they had an ongoing agreement with Warner Brothers in the U.S.
Ha.
So they sent my music to Warner Brothers,
You better
and
stop.
Warner Brothers
Come on.
used to start to release collaborations with Caribbean artists, and I was on that.
Oh my gosh.
So my music got into the U.S. Through Barbados, then Warner Brothers.
Oh my goodness.
And then,
Hey.
guess what happened? So in 1979, the organizers of the Super Bowl wanted a Caribbean halftime show.
You know what? You're not gonna rush this because he's screaming for a break. I need to I need to get this note. Sometimes the greatest success begins with the smallest seed. When we return, we'll talk about what happened when talent met determination. Are you having a good time? Shake your head. Yup, I know, right? I am too. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. And we are back, family. Are you having a time? Didn't I tell you that you were in for a treat? Yeah, man, you are. We're back at St Lucia, right off of the Marisol Highway on Flamboyant Drive, where the service is impeccable, the food is delicious, the drinks are refreshing, and guess what? They're going to treat you like your family. Tell them Dr. Tanji sent you. We're with Mr. Ronald Boo Hinkson. I like that boo part, right? So you're telling me during the break this amazing thing that happened to you, Superbowl XIII.
Yeah, so
Hi.
my music got into the US through Warner Brothers.
Yep.
Because I used to record with West Indies Records, and West Indies Records had an ongoing agreement
Okay.
for Warner Brothers to market beyond the Caribbean.
Okay.
So my music got out of St. Lucia into the US, and in 1979, the organizers of the Super Bowl wanted a Caribbean halftime show. And because my music was already in America, they got to know me. And I got a call through the tourism officials here, saying, Boo, the Super Bowl is organizing a Caribbean halftime show, and we want you to perform as part of the halftime
Oh my
show.
God.
So I ended up performing at the Super Bowl.
Oh my gosh, that is incredible. I was telling him, when is the book and the movie coming out? It is time.
So that
oh my God.
that is what happens when you believe.
When you believe.
But that belief must be anchored with discipline and focus and commitment.
That's it.
Otherwise, it may not happen.
Right.
You can't just believe and don't put in what it is that is necessary
Yeah.
to go with that belief so
Absolutely.
things can happen for you.
Absolutely. We see that a lot, unfortunately, in this space where, you know, social media has done us a real bad job.
Bad
Everybody's an influencer.
I know.
Oops,
But you know,
did I say that out loud?
you all said to me, you asked me if there were times when I didn't believe.
Yes.
And that is difficult a thing to happen to me because any obstacle
Okay.
that I encounter in life,
Yes.
I just put it down as part of my evolution,
Mm.
as part of my growth, as part of
Okay.
my experience.
Okay.
So very little can faze me.
Wow.
There's very, very little that can deter me or get me off track or get me off focus, or because no matter what it is, I just put it down to part of my growth,
Gotcha.
as part of my experience that helps me to evolve.
Amen.
And
Amen.
I conduct my entire life like that, because my sister always says to me, "Boo, why is it you're always in the same mood? Every time I talk to you, you're always in the same mood. Do you ever have a problem?" I said, "No."
Ha.
Because these problems are put there for you to learn
I needed this.
and to grow.
Thank you for that. Seriously, thank you so much. I've been dealing with things that have caused me to use my faith. And I keep saying it's not a problem. It's not a problem. It is here, like you said, to teach me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You learn from them.
You learn from that. What keeps you motivated?
What keeps me motivated?
Yeah.
When I see what I can do with younger people,
Ah.
it keeps me going, you know. I do a lot of work with a lot of young people.
We do.
And I do a yearly concert, my own concert.
Okay.
And I always bring on young people. And when I see what happens to their career, you know,
Wow.
I just keep saying, I must do this again, man, you know.
Yeah.
I must do this again, because look at where he's gotten to. Look at what he's done, you know?
That's part of your legacy, your living legacy.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think for me, doing that is like an internal imperative.
Come on.
I have to do it.
Wow.
You see, I stand on the shoulders of a lot of people who
Come on.
who came before me,
Yes, sir.
who didn't achieve the success that I achieved.
For sure.
But these people inspired me. There was
Wow.
guys like T2T, there was Carlos Mins, there was Book King, there was
All the greats.
all the greats from St Lucia. These guys never went beyond the shores of St Lucia. But these are guys I saw, and I loved what they were doing.
Sure.
And so I have to be thankful that I got an opportunity to see them.
You better believe it.
And I have Pan and Drew, all these guys who were older than me
Yeah.
and played music. They never got to the level I got to, but they inspired me.
But they inspired
And I'm very
you.
thankul to them.
Amen.
For where I
Thank
am
you for
today,
that.
you know.
Thank you for remembering them, you know?
You have to.
You do.
You
You
have to.
absolutely do. You absolutely do. So, what do you believe is the biggest mistake people make when pursuing success?
Oh. Well, I think assuming that it comes easy.
You better know it.
It doesn't, you know? This is a very, very highly competitive business. Man,
It
you know?
is.
And I've seen a lot of my friends spend a lot of time at it and not attain any success. But sometimes it's because they don't understand that this is also a business.
Right.
If you're going to do music, you must not disconnect the music from the business.
And so many of us
You
do.
may very well need somebody to handle the business aspect of it for
sure.
you.
For sure.
But do not ignore the business aspects of the music, because you might very well put in a lot of work into it.
Yeah.
You might become extremely proficient at your instrument, but you may not be successful
Right.
because you're ignoring the business. And in addition to that, if you're not taking care of, you see, you have to understand, music doesn't leave you a pension. So you have to plan well.
You have to. You absolutely
You know
do.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And to handle the business well, you must also be disciplined.
Gotcha.
Because I've known a lot of guys who are one-hit wonders.
Yeah, yeah.
And they make a lot of money on one hit, and they just do stupid things with the money, and they assume they'll get another hit.
Yep.
And that'll take care of the house.
For sure.
That'll take care of the future, and then you never get another hit.
Wow.
So even with the business aspects of the thing, you have to be disciplined.
Right. Right.
And then also, like I often tell the young people, man, listen, man, don't be fooled by all the hype, man.
Come on.
And on all, don't be influenced by what you see on TV and all the social media thing.
Yep.
Because a lot of that is just hype to that people believe in.
For sure.
So don't do the drugs and all that nonsense.
For sure.
Don't get into that. Don't do it.
Right.
I explained to them, listen, if you know on a 5/7 you can play an altered scale, you know it.
Right.
But if you don't practice, you don't know it.
Right.
So stick with the discipline.
That's it.
If you get high and won't perform, you might have learned it before you got high.
Yeah.
But don't believe that the drug's going to make you do it any better, man. If you don't practice,
right.
If you don't, you practice, you get good. You don't practice, you don't get good. Ain't no drugs going to make you get good.
You better come on and talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? So as a result, I don't do any drugs. I don't drink alcohol. I don't smoke. I don't eat meat. I don't eat canned foods. I don't use sugar. I don't drink water from plastic bottles. I'm a bit of a problem to feed.
Oh my God. I don't think you are. I really do not. Wow. Family? Didn't I tell you? I know, right? I know. But when you know, you know. And when someone who is as successful as our boo is, tell you that discipline is one of the caveats that you really need to hone in on, please listen to what he's saying, okay? You already know my guy's calling for a commercial, dadgummit. So I'll just say it like this. True greatness is not just about what you achieve, it's about what you leave behind. We're going to talk about more of Mr. Boo's rise when we come back. Behind every note, there is a story. Behind every performance, there is a journey. Not just of talent, but of perseverance, identity, and purpose. Because greatness is not only what you do, it is who you become along the way. And today, we honor the man behind the music. And we are back. I just don't want this night to end, dadgummit. But when you're in the throes of doing life and you're with someone who just got it all figured out, man. This man is just, it's like he's marching to the beat of his own drum, but the drum beats make sense. We're here, of course, at St Lucia, right off of the Marisol Highway on Flamboyant Drive, enjoying the ambience of friends from Mississippi, because that's how they're making me feel. And of course, I get the privilege of sitting and gleaning from our very own Mr. Richard Boo Hinkson. Ronald Boo Hinkson. Sorry about that. I got so excited. This lack tongue. But you were saying something that was so profound to me. Analyze what makes you happy. And I've never heard it broken down quite like you've said that. And it really just kind of, it brings it all home for me, because oftentimes I don't. I just, if I'm in an environment that's conducive, I'm just there and I'm thinking that I'm giving. But would you put some specificity on, if you will, analyze what makes you happy?
Yeah, well, to me, it's normal, because what makes you happy may not necessarily be good for you or for your fellow human being.
Sure. Wow.
If it's not good for your fellow human being, then don't do it.
Then don't do it.
If it's not good for you, then don't do it.
Ha.
for me, it's as simple as that. So I'm always very analytical about what makes me happy. You know,
Yeah.
I said, well, is this good for me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes or no? And then I begin to weigh things and I decide, well, yeah, it's all right. Or I might decide, no, it's not good. So I'm getting out of here. I'm not doing this.
Oh my gosh.
You
That
know?
discipline of yours, man.
Yeah, I am
So-
very disciplined.
You get a call from the White House.
Yeah, I got a call. I got a call from this lady called Cleve Mesido, who's Haitian,
Haitian. Okay.
and says to me that they're doing America celebrates Caribbean Heritage Month every year in June,
Yeah.
and you'd like me to be part of this,
Yeah.
and if I can come and speak on Caribbean music and to perform
Yeah. Yeah.
something. So who you know what I mean? Who refuses that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And then the Lincoln Center. Oh my gosh.
Well, I guess what? So this guy did a yearly show at the Lincoln Center called Tales of the Silk Cotton Tree.
Okay.
And I had a friend of mine who was Barbadian, who was a saxophone player called Arturo Tapin,
Okay.
who Arturo played saxophone with Roberta Flack for 16 years.
Oh, come on.
And so what a band that was used for the Tale from the Silk Cotton Tree at the show at the Lincoln Center
Yeah.
was made up of musicians from a wide array of musicians, some from the Caribbean, some from America.
Okay.
You know. And because of the variety of music on the show,
For sure.
Arturo said to the producer, listen, if you want a good guitar player who can play all of these things there, call Hinkson from
You
St
better
Lucia.
come on with it. You better. What?
So this is how I got into that gig. You know?
Hi.
And one night I'm standing in the Lincoln Center, and that time Hugh Masakila did that show with us.
Oh, wow.
And I'm standing in the stage in the Lincoln Center and I'm saying to myself, Boo, how did you get
How
here?
did you get here?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my
The
God.
Lincoln Center is a place
Yeah.
only the who's who get
Come
there.
on.
And everybody wants to do the Lincoln Center.
For sure.
So there having done Super Bowl,
Oh my God.
I did the White House on 26th of June 2013,
Yeah.
and then at the Lincoln Center, you know. And then Jazz Festival one time, George Benson is on stage, the great George Benson. And in the middle of this concert, he says, is Boo in the audience? Come on stage. And
Oh,
George
stop
Benson,
that.
I'm
Stop
telling you,
that.
and
Oh
George
my-
Benson, of all people,
Come
my
on, man.
idol,
Yeah.
the best guitar player in the world.
Come on.
In the middle of his concert, says, is Boo in the audience? Come on stage. And
Oh,
invites me to
stop
play
that.
with him. You know?
Are you serious?
And I was so nervous though. Because it's
Oh my God.
so when I look back at these stories in my life,
Yeah.
I know somebody is in
Amen.
charge of this
You
thing.
better know it, man. You better
Somebody is in charge of this thing and
Yeah.
taking care of business.
know it. Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
And doing it very well for you, too.
So I'm doing very well for me, you know.
Oh,
So you know, sometimes you end up with a little envy here and there,
for sure. For sure.
but I say to myself, listen, whatever the person who's guiding my life has decided will happen for me,
Yeah.
nobody can stop that.
You better believe it.
No, you can't stop
Yeah,
that. You
man.
can talk, you can
Yep. Yep.
bicker,
Yep.
you can put obstacles in my way,
Uh-huh.
but the person who is in charge of
Come
my
on.
life is going to get me around that.
There's your
so I don't buck.
You've got what's called a seeing faith.
Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
So I've got to ask you this. With all of the goodness that you've walked in and all of the blessings that you've been able to partake in, and you did your seed time and harvest, what do you want people to remember you for?
I want people to remember me as someone who always wished that everybody had a good day, like mine.
Wow.
Because when I wake up in the morning and I look out the balcony of where I live, you know,
Come on.
and I feel the blessings,
Amen.
I just want people to remember me as someone who wished everybody had that.
Wow.
Could share in that.
What a big heart.
That's
What
all
a big heart.
Because you know what? In life, I think it is more important. It has always been more important for me to become a great human being than a great musician.
You better come on.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
It is more important to become a great human being than to become a great anything.
Gotcha.
Because to become a great musician, it only means I spend 12 hours a day practicing,
Right.
and I'll do it.
Right.
Anybody, you can do it. Anybody
Right.
can do it.
Yeah.
You just spend 8 hours a day practicing and you become good at your instrument.
Mm.
But to become a great human being
Yes, sir.
is multidimensional. You have so many things to work at
Amen.
to become a great human being.
Absolutely.
It is a task that is very, very demanding.
For sure.
So
For sure.
But for me, it's more important to become that great human being than to become a great musician.
Wow.
Because I believe once I become a great human being, then becoming a good musician is easy.
That's it. Wow. I love that. I love everything about you, dude. You already know he's calling for a break, right? The music may fill the room, but the story behind the music has the power to change a life. And I don't know about you, family, but my life has been literally wrecked this evening. I'm literally sitting here not crying, but I'm sweating. When we come back, we're going to get the final thoughts of our very own Mr. I Get It, Ronald. Boo Hinkson. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Good morning, heartache, you old gloomy signs. Good morning, heartache, oh, we said goodbye last night. I tossed and turned until it seemed you had gone, but here you are with the dawn. Wish I could get you, but you're here to stay. Seemed I met you when my love went away. Now every day I start by saying to you, good morning, heartache wants me.
And we are back. So I'm just going to take a poll real fast here. Have you been able to glean from this amazing soul, Mr. Ronald Hinkson, that literally has just, he's just turned my world upside down this evening. I don't know about you, but I'm going to go home and practice something. If it ain't nothing but practice talking in the mirror. I am so grateful that you are here. I do not take it lightly or for granted.
Well, thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
It's also all my pleasure.
Yes, sir. I know that there are some souls that may be watching this evening that may be at the cusp of just, I want to throw in the towel. You don't understand, Dr. Tanji. You don't understand, Mr. Ronald Hinkson. I'm tired. I've been at this thing for years now, and I feel like I just can't catch a break. What do you say to that soul right there?
Believe, man. Believe. Don't give up. You know?
Wow.
Believe. Sometimes you've been tested. And you have to be strong enough to pass that test. You know?
That's good.
And I think what it is for me, and what I'd advise young people to do, is to have meetings with yourself.
Wow.
You know, I have no fear of having meetings with myself. And
meetings with yourself.
But I know myself better than anybody else.
Come on. Absolutely.
But doing that requires brutal honesty.
Wow.
You have to be brutally honest.
Do you think we can do that, though? Honestly?
Yeah.
You do? We have that capability of sitting with ourselves.
Well, yeah, we do. We do. I do this all the time. I have meetings with myself, and I know every fault that I have. And if I don't work at it, then I live with it.
Wow.
And I don't intend to live with it. So
come on.
And sometimes you have the fault, and some people don't know it. Some people see it and they don't say anything to you. So the best thing to do is to be brutally honest and having meetings with yourself and deal with it.
I love
and that's what I would like to advise young people to learn to do. You know? But believe.
I love that.
Believing is the best thing, man. Believe in yourself.
Is.
You know?
Believe in yourself.
And don't ever be hesitant or scared to reach out.
Come on.
There's always somebody that's going to listen.
That right there. Absolutely.
There's always, you know, I have one musician that I work with. He says to me, bro, I wouldn't like to be in your place, you know, man, because he says somebody's always reaching out to me.
I know.
And it's because this is what I have presented myself as, somebody you can reach out to.
Amen.
So you get what you ask for.
That's it. That's it. Absolutely.
So
you absolutely do.
So I do what I have to do once I can.
And you're doing amazing. You do know that, right?
I hope.
You do.
I hope.
What's on your next accomplishment list? What do you still want to accomplish?
Oh my gosh. Man, I don't know if it's ever going to happen and when it's going to happen. But my journey is to work at becoming the best person that I can become. Amen. And you know, I pray every day. You know, I pray.
Yeah.
And every time I pray, I ask God to help me to be a better person than I was yesterday.
Yeah.
So I know it's an accumulative thing.
There you go.
So I want to know that at some point in my life, I have become the best person that I have become.
Amen. Amen.
And that has nothing to do with music. You know?
Wow.
Because my life can't be all about music. Music is just one dimension.
For sure. For sure.
So my life is a lot more than just music and the bright lights and travel. And making some money.
Yeah, man.
Yes, I know a lot. I know a lot of my friends in the music business who are very wealthy, but they're not as happy as I am.
Oh my gosh, bummer.
So it's, for me, it's all about becoming the best person that I can become. And helping other people to achieve that too.
Wow.
So that everybody can have their good day.
That's it. That's it. Everybody. Did you hear what he just said? Everybody can have their good day. I don't know about you, my lovelies, but when I tell you that I have truly been blessed this evening, you know, oftentimes when you're going through life, and it's not that you're faking it till you make it. We know better than that foolishness. But when you're living from the inside out, there are times when there I don't want to say storms, because my dear friend have already taught me, nope, it's just you need to sit and analyze what's the lesson, right?
Absolutely.
Tonight, we've been reminded that where you begin does not determine where you go.
Exactly.
We heard the story of a man who began with a dream, a guitar, and the courage to keep going. A man who honored his roots, stayed true to himself, and showed all of us that purpose, passion, and perseverance can take you further than you could have ever imagined. Perhaps the lesson tonight is this: do not give up on the gift inside of you. Do not let disappointment convince you to stop. And whatever you do, my friend and my dear family, do not let humble beginnings make you think your story is small. If tonight's conversation inspired you and you want to share this episode with someone who needs encouragement to keep going, please do just that. I want to say a heartfelt thank you to my dear Linda. Thank you so very, very much for allowing our stories to be told. They are uplifting, they are motivating, and I pray in some small facet, right, we are inspiring you. Thank you, Bun Bun, Caden, Kendrick, and Uncle Idris, and my Franny Fran. Thank you, St. Lucia, for hanging out with us tonight. Please go and listen to our very own icon on the island. His music, man, I'm telling you, it's going to stir your soul. Thank you so very much. Boom!
Thanks for talking to me. It was a pleasure.
God bless you, good man. Good
my
night, St. Lucia. I love you to the moon and the stars, and ain't nothing you can do about it. Till next time, take care of yourselves. The same grace that you grace other people with, grace yourself. Bye.